We are. Welcome to Pilates Fusion. Thank you for joining me. We are going to start seated. I'm just sat on the edge of my blanket here. Easy cross-legged position. If you feel like you're all rounded through, you can sit up on a block as well. That works. Hands gently resting on the knees. We're going to take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, and then exhale, draw in. You can round through, tuck the pelvis under, chin to the chest, and then inhale to expand. You can look up or not, depending on how you feel. Synchronizing movement with breath. On your exhale, see if you can keep breathing out for a little longer than you might naturally want to do so that your belly gets really flat and hollow. You can give a pelvic floor squeeze as well before you inhale to open again. And the next time you come through your central point, we're just going to pause here and gently lower left ear to left shoulder. Press your right arm away, and if you want to bring up left fingertips to gently apply a little pressure, you can, and then angling your chin down to look at your left knee. Deep breath in, take the angle out for stretch, so listening to your shoulder again. Release the hands and then gently bring the head back up to the center. Let's go second side. Gently lower to the other shoulder. Press away with your left arm. And right fingertips to the outside of the head. Next exhale, angle your chin down to your right knee. Take the angling out. Release the hands. And then gently return the head to the center. Let's squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then drop like two dead weights. And again, squeeze them up. Deep breath in and exhale to release. This time, inhale the arms up. Exhale, rotate to the right and lower the hands down. One to the knee, one behind you. Looking over that right shoulder. Notice if you've rocked off of your hips and just gently draw them back. Deep breath in as you exhale. Lower that left elbow down into your lap, and then you can raise up your right arm if you want to, or you can leave it down, whichever you prefer. Take the side stretch, and then bringing yourself into a forward fold. So either arms in the lap or forearms on the floor in front of you. Gentle invitation to the external hips to start to release. Deep breath in, exhale to come up, and switch the cross in the legs, please. Sitting tall, inhale the arms up, exhale, rotate to the left, and then lower the hands down, one to the knee, one behind you. Using your exhales to rotate a little more, to look over that shoulder. Keeping both sits bones connected with the mat. Deep breath in. As you exhale, right elbow drops into the lap and left arm lifts if you want to. Imagine you're listening to something really important that's on the floor with your right ear. breath in, exhale, release to your forward fold. Deep breath in, exhale to sit tall. I'm going to inhale, exhale, open the arms. So palms up towards the ceiling, really spread the fingers, that's it. And then turn them down. So working on opening the front of the shoulders through the chest. And then let's draw the arms in the front, and you're going to take the palms so that they face away, one hand on top of the other, and then you might be able to interlace your hands, or you might just want to leave them here. We're going to see if you can turn your arms inside out. Now you might need to release your clasp a bit, I always need to. And then so you're just going to do what you can here. If this is as far as you get, that's as far as you go. You don't want to force it. We're just giving the wrists a little bit of mobility here. And then come back to your starting point and notice which hand you have on the top. Open up. Exhale, switch. So it's the other hand that's on the top now, and then repeat. This is my tighter side. Yeah, we tend to default to the side that's easier, so just release the fingers a little if you need to. And then release, take those arms out to the side again. You're going to super glue your fingers together, and your thumbs are just going to make some big circles, as big as you can. And then reverse the circle. And then release. Give everything a little shake, and we're coming onto hands and knees, please. If you want to use your blanket for your knees, you can. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And draw the pelvis in, send the left leg away. Extend through the knee. Engage the left gluteals. And notice if you've rocked to the right hand side when you sent your leg away. See if you can shift that way evenly so that it's back into that left hand. And then the right arm releases. Thumb up towards the ceiling. Yeah, perfect. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's lower the hand and lower the leg. Walk your hands out a little further in front of you, and then draw the hips forward. Find a modified plank. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. And then let's turn this into some hip circles. You can make this as big or as small as you want to. Really explore. And then reverse your circles. And the next time you come to your plank position, let's walk the hands back, find your quadruped again. Square things up, draw in the belly, send your right leg away. Unbend your right knee as much as you can. Excellent. Really point the toes, draw the belly in. Deep breath in. As you exhale, left arm releases, thumb up towards the ceiling. Really extend through the elbow. Create energy in the leg and the arm, right to the fingertips. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's release the knee down and just gently wag your hips side to side. Tucking the toes under, shifting yourself back, floating the knees off and climbing into a down dog. Walking through the heels when you get here. And pausing. Go easy in the first one. Just notice what's feeling tight. Make gentle invitations to open, and softening the knees, walking walking feet towards hands. Pausing in your forward fold with bent knees. You can bring your thumbs to the insides of your elbows, little pendulum. And then slowly uncurling to stand. When you get to the top, you're going to inhale, the arms widen up. And then exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, walk the feet back, take baby steps and find your modified plank. And then allow the hips to drop further forwards. So now we're starting to open the back. Find a down dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Come through a rounded back to stand. Inhale, your arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, send your right leg back. And then the left to find a down dog. Inhale to a plank. Now you can roll through the back here to get to your plank. So tuck the tail under and then shift your way into a full plank this time if you want to. And then we're going to lower ourselves down either from your knees if you're still warming up here, or the toes, elbows tucked in tightly to the sides, and then hands come a little forward and wide and find cobra. Deep breath in, exhale, release. Hands on either side of the ribs, downward facing dog. Walking feet to hands. Coming through a rounded back to stand. Last time, inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, stepping the left leg back, and then into down dog. So we're going to roll into our plank on your next inhale. On the exhale, lower yourself down however you want to get down. So belly to the mat. Fingers a little forward and wide of the shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. We're going to roll the cobra now. So head comes last and then flow down. So inhale down, exhale up. Then the next time you come forward, release here, hands on either side of the ribs, downward facing dog. And walk feet to hands. This time we're going to pause in our forward fold for a little longer. We've created a little heat, I hope. And you might be able to start to invite the back of the legs to open now. Softening the knees. Coming through a rounded back to stand. When you get to the top, widen your legs a little and rotate side to side. And that was our warm-up. Take some nice deep breaths, well done. Okay, we are going to start with a slightly different flow. We've got 3 variations. So feet to the front of the mat, please. A little separated if you like that, or together, whichever you prefer. Inhale, your arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, sending your right leg way back. Magnetizing your left heel towards your right inner knee. See if you can reach your arms strongly up and stay nice and deep in your lunge. Yes. So back leg is straight if you can, and we've got a nice deep toe bend. Super. When your next exhale, straighten the front leg, and then inhale to bend it. Exhale, straighten it. So at the top, you've got 2 straight legs, and then we're just bending the left leg. Perfect. Keeping your right knee as straight as you can. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Last one. Holding it here. Reach your torso forward, reach your arms forward, and then flip the thumbs down and press the air behind you to bring your hands together, interlace them, and then lift them up as you draw your chest down on the inside of that front leg. Release your hands on either side of your left foot, straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, spring up to a forward fold, pause here for a moment. Allow the crown of your head to draw down in front of your toes. And then soften the knees and come through a rounded back to stand. Inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, send your left leg way back. Find that lovely lunge position. Magnetize right instep towards left inner knee and reach strongly up with the arms, but stay nice and deep in the hips. Yes, that's great. When I turn and look at you, it makes me wobble over, but you all look great. Deep breath in as you exhale, straighten out both legs. And then as you inhale, just bend the right knee. Yeah, so you can go as slowly as you want to. Keep powerfully pulling your shoulder blades down your back as you move up and down with your breath. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Fabulous. 2 more. You can squeeze your left glutes. And then the next time you've got a front bent knee, let's hold here. Reach the torso forward. That's it. Reach for the front wall. Turn the thumbs down. Press the air away from you. Interlace your hands. Lift them up and draw your shoulder down on the inside of that right knee. And then hands come on either side of your right foot. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left. Spring forward fold. You can just nod your head here, shake it up and down and side to side. Lift your kneecaps. If you're struggling to touch the floor, bring it up with a block so that you can find that nice straight line behind the knees without locking them out, but nonetheless finding that nice full stretch for the attachments behind the knees. And then softening them and slowly uncurling to stand. Well done. On to our second variation. Inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Soften the knees, send your right leg way back. Find a deep lunge. And we'll lower the right knee down this time and point the right toes, please. Inhale up the arms. And then turn the palms towards the front, and then imagine you're sliding them down some glass and draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Engage your right gluteals and start to open the front of that right hip as you tip your chest towards the ceiling. Yeah, lovely. Deep breath in. As you exhale, upright the torso, and let's take our blocks, please, on either side of this left foot. So you want them on their highest setting, and you can just draw them back so that they're underneath your shoulders. Excellent. So you're going to inhale, find that back bend again with your fingertips on top of the blocks now. As you exhale, straighten out your front leg, round through your back a little and draw your nose towards your knee. And then inhale again. Find the back bend. Exhale, round through, straighten out that left leg. Pause to really activate and get the most out of the stretch. At the end of each position, one more. And then we're going to find our way back to our lunge position. You can set the blocks just to the side, tuck the right toes under, and bring yourself up back into your lunge position with your hands off if you can. Now we're going to bend the back knee and we're going to step into a knee up balance. You can either hop this, or I suggest you at least step the first one, find the balance, and then come back into your lunge. So we're going to do 4 of these. If you want to add a hop, it's completely optional. And when you've done your last one, we're going to open ourselves into a warrior 3. So launch into your balance. If you need your arms out to the side, the movement sets the balance into a harder place. So let everything settle in, straighten out that back leg, and then maybe thumbs to the elbows if you want even more of a challenge. Deep breath in. As you exhale, fingertips come down to the ground in front of you, or move your blocks here for a single leg split. So choose which you prefer, and then lift up the back leg as high as you can, point the toes, draw your chest down towards your left knee. Then softening the knees, bringing both feet down, rest in a forward fold. Well done. Softening the knees, coming through around and back to stand. Second side, inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Soften the knees, send your left leg way back. Drop the left knee down, point the toes, inhale the torso up, draw the arms up, turn the palms forward, and then slide those palms down your glass as you open your chest to the sky, engage the left glutes, open the front of the left hip. Lovely. Notice how all the muscles on the base of your right foot are connecting and working hard. Keep you balanced. How your core's drawing in. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release your hands, and let's find those tall blocks again, please, under your shoulders. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, round forward, straighten out the right leg. Pause in the hamstring stretch before returning to your back bend. Just moving just enough so it feels right for you. Your speed. And then the next time you're in your back bend, just find a neutral place and set those blocks to one side. Hands on either side of your right foot, come off your left knee. Lift yourself up into your lunge, and this is where we're going to step up into that balance. So we're going to do one tester one like we did on the other side. So find your way up here, get familiar with it, and then off we go with our 4, doing whichever variation you did on the other side. And then once you've done your 4, we're going to hinge our way into a warrior 3. So find your balance into your right leg this time. Take the arms out in front or out to the sides. If you caught the insides of your elbows last time, you can do that here also. So biceps are by the ears. Back is nice and long. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge to your single leg splits. This is where your blocks come in handy again, potentially. Chest draws down towards the thigh. Point your left toes, lift that leg up nice and high, and hug the right side of your hip towards the left side. Notice how hard your glutes have to work here to hold you here whilst you're stretching. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that left leg down, find a forward fold. And then walk the legs back, and we're going to sit into a child's pose. So wide knees, toes together, hips on heels. Forehead supported by the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming up to your hands and knees. There you are. You can lift up, walk your feet towards your hands, and then come through a rounded back. Our final variation is perhaps the hardest in terms of strength, but it's the shortest one. So, here we go, folks. Deep breath in, arms widen up, exhale, flow forward and down. Sending your right leg back, please. Step into a plank. We're going to hold our plank here for just a moment. If you want to, you can give me some alternating knee taps to the floor. Make sure your torso doesn't move to get the knees there. Just the legs do. 6, 5. And then lowering to the knees if you want to. We've got 4 tricep press-ups. You're going to turn your elbows forward, please. Make sure the hips come with you as you inhale your chest between your thumbs, and then exhale to power your way up. Beautiful. 3 more. Inhale down. Exhale, flow up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. And then make your way into a quadruped. Well done. We're going to take our right knee up between our thumbs and then lift up the left one and cross it behind. So we're coming into cow face. Pick up your block to bring with you if you need to. Make sure you've separated your feet enough so that there is space to sit back between your feet. If you have your hips on the floor, you want to lift your hips up and then take a little step towards the left. Had to figure that out for a minute there. And then make sure that your heels are nowhere near your hips. So you don't want to be sort of rocked onto your left hip. Make sure you're on both hips evenly. Use a blanket if you need to. You can put your hands onto your cow ears, the soles of your feet, and then sit tall. Taking deep belly breaths into the front of the belly, into the base of the spine. And then exhaling for longer than your inhale. Expel the tension from your hips with each breath out. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's all bring ourselves back into our quadruped position, please. And then find a way into a down dog. press every part of the palm of each hand into your mat. Feet towards hands. And come through a rounded back to stand. Last time. Inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, flow forward and down. Softening the knees, sending your left leg back, and then stepping into a plank. Find the strength behind your shoulder blades, that's lovely. Now you can tuck your tail a little here without dropping your hips down. So you still want to be parallel with the mat, but then we tuck the tail just very slightly, helps to engage the core just a little more. Here are the knee taps if you want them. 8, 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and lowering to the knees. 4 tricep press ups, or you can hold your plank. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Squeezing the elbows towards each other at the bottom of the move. And then we'll all meet in our quadruped. This time the left knee comes forward, please, between your thumbs. Excellent. And the right one tucks over the top. Separate those feet away from each other. Repeat whichever options you did on side one for your cow face. When you get here, pick your hips up. If you're on the floor, and just walk your hips a little step to the right so that they're both evenly grounded on the mat as best you can. Grab your blanket or a block if you need to. Hands to the soles of the feet. And notice which bit's gripping on. It's quite an intense position, especially when we first get here. So notice which bit's trying to lock down. And just take the longer exhale to that part. Unclench your jaw. Soften between your eyebrows. One more really deep breath in. And a full and complete exhale. And then uncrossing your legs, taking them out in front of you. Give them a little pitter-patter, well done. Grab water if you need some, and we are going to move on to some back strengthening. How are you all doing? Everyone's still alive? Okay, that's good. Right then, we're going to use our green ball for this next section. So we're going to start in a modification of a Sphinx pose. So the ball goes underneath the chest, and you bring your elbows under shoulders, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Now this is where you can start. I like to wiggle the hips a little just to release them, and then you want to tuck your tail under and engage your glutes and relax into your balls so that you let your shoulder blades creep up a little and towards each other. Deep breath in. As you exhale, separate the shoulder blades away from each other as you press into the arms and you grow a few inches taller. Yeah, beautiful. Really keep that squeeze on. We're going to go to tempo, so we're going to inhale, collapse into the ball, exhale, grow taller. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. We're going double speed, here we go. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. You pull the shoulder blades down each time. You're keeping your forearms and elbows on the mat the whole time. Inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze. Keep your chin tucked. So you're looking at the same point on the mat all the time. It's just the muscles of the upper back and the shoulder blades that are working. Excellent. Small muscles here. Need quite a few repetitions to grow stronger. 2 more. Last one. Hold here at the top, please. And then you can separate your forearms away from each other a little. They're not actually going to move, it's just that feeling. Keep pressing the front hips into the mat, engaging the glutes. 4, 3, 2, well done. Pick up the ball, take that out in front of you, please. Forearms onto the top, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Now, same thing, you want your chin to stay tucked. So think long back of the neck. We don't want to crimp the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your upper back up as you roll the ball towards you. Everyone will lift different amounts, and then inhale to lower down. Allow the shoulder blades to lift as you're still inhaling. As you exhale, pull the shoulder blades down, lift. Yeah, beautiful. And then lower yourself down. Here we go a little quicker. So we're going to lift for 2 and lower for 2. Exhale up, inhale down. And you have 2 left. Last one. Hold at the top, squeeze the shoulder blades down, engage the glutes, press, press, press the front hips into the mat, and release forwards. Well done. Placing the ball to the side, just allow the forehead to rest on the back of the hands, and we're going to bend the left knee and just bring the knee up so it's in line with your hip. This is a very passive, gentle hip opener here. Variation of frog, in fact, in a very gentle way. So you can just relax here. Press up just enough so that you can return that leg safely back to its starting position. And we'll switch sides, please. So right knee up in line with right hip, and then relax your forehead on the back of your hands again. Just let the shape unfold naturally, just release. Notice if you're holding tension in the upper back and just let it go. Breath in, exhale, release back to your starting position, carefully bringing yourself up onto hands and knees, and we are going to move on. We're into a side position now. We've got a little bit more strength before we get to stretch again. So we're going to move into a side plank position. So if you all face me, you'll be on your left arm. Excellent. So you want your elbow under your shoulder. If you know that you've got fussy elbows, or you just frankly like to be nice to yourself today, you can pad up. Feels quite nice to be on a comfy surface. And we're going to come into a side plank. So you might want to lift up and stay on your knee, or you might want to lift up into your full side plank. Whichever you want to do, up we come. That's it, perfect. Bump the hips up, beautiful. Squeeze behind the left shoulder blade. You have 6, 5, 4, and release down. Well done. If you're using a prop, set it out of the way, and we're going to bring our legs so that they're angled. You want about a 60-degree angle at the front hip here. You can relax your head and support it however you want to. Toes are up, super glued together. Open up your right knee and then close it down. Open it up, and close it down. Excellent. Open and close. You've got 4 more like this. Inhale as you close. Exhale to open. 2 left. Now this time, hold it open and open it a little more and then pause. Open and pause. Open and pause. Good. You've got 4 more. 3, 2. Now it's just a pulse and it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Everything opens and closes now. All the way open, all the way closed. So should be feeling some nice work here in the glutes. Open, close, open, close. You've got 4 left and then we're done with this side. 3, 2, last one. Oh, give that a release. Well done. Give it a bit of a pat. We're going to come into a pretzel shape here. So your top leg, your right leg, comes in the front and your left arm hooks under the knee. Now you want to be able to rest your head down. So if you feel like, oh, that's not going to be comfy, just grab your blanket pillow. Good. And then draw the knee up towards your face. Your right hand catches your left foot. Take a little step back with your knee so it's a little more, so instead of it being in the front, you're getting a stretch through the front of that left thigh as well. If you want to, roll a little to the right so that you can open more. It intensifies the stretch you'll notice in the top leg. You're drawing that right shoulder back a little further towards the floor, gives you a nice twist through the spine as well. Deep breath in, exhale, give everything a bit of a release. Draw the knees into the front and slowly, carefully bring yourself up. Excellent. We'll take the legs out in the front, sit on a block or the edge of your blanket here. Let's give our spine a second here to settle. So interlacing your fingers, they come underneath your right foot. Rock back a little, nose to knee, and then push your foot into your hands and allow the back of the shoulders to separate. Deep breath in and release, and let's switch sides. So you lean back so that it's nothing to do with the balance, it's all about the upper back here, the back of the shoulder blades, the attachments into the side of the neck. Deep breath in and exhale to release. Excellent. Second side, please. So we've got a side plank. Just to be on your right forearm now. Excellent. Whatever option you did on side one, we're repeating here. So you can come right into your side plank whenever you're ready. Bump the hips up. There, that's beautiful. Squeeze behind that shoulder blade. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Well done. Finding our clamshell shape, please. So the knees are stacked, 60-degree angle at the front of the hips, and toes are up and super glued. Here we go. Open it up and close. So the only thing moving is your left leg. Find your full range of motion here. That's it. Open it up, close. We've got 2 left of these. Excellent. And then Next time you open, let's hold it here, and we've got that little 1-inch hold. So it's a little release and then a press open. Release, press open. And 4 more. 3, 2. Now it's just a pulse. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everything closes down and then opens up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Well done. 3, 2, and last one. Give it a bit of a pat. Well done. So now it's your top leg that comes in the front. Grab your pillow if you had one on side 1. And your bottom arm just comes underneath that knee and hooks it in place. So scooch around. You sort of want to be on the behind the right shoulder here. Feel balanced, and then catch your right foot with your left hand. And then move the knee back so that you feel that nice stretch in the front of the right hip. If you want to turn your torso so that it's facing the ceiling more, you can if you did that on side 1. And then the left shoulder blade draws down towards the mat a little, and probably your left leg will float up off the floor. So we're tucking our tail under, some pretty strong stretching going on, but relaxing the central nervous system. Deep breath in. As you exhale, take the knees, stack them to the side, and then carefully bring yourself back up again. Well done. Sitting back onto the edge of your blanket or your block. And this time the legs go straight out in front of you. Toes up. You can scooch the flesh out of the way to help your pelvis come into its nice tilted position. So if you're here, you're feeling the stretch, you're staying here, you're pulling the toes towards you and spreading them out. If you need more, because you can keep your back straight and you're not feeling the stretch, you can hinge forwards. If you want to hinge forwards and hold blocks, you can do that. You can do whatever feels right. Just find a place that's a little rested. You could also put the block on your thighs and put your forehead on it. I'm going to pause here for a few moments. And think about moving forward towards the toes, the chest leading towards the knees, rather than a rounding coming into the low back. And deep breath in and exhale to release. Well done. We are moving on. So we can set the blanket off to one side, and we're going to use the ball to start with. So let's put it between the inner thighs, please, and then we're going to lower ourselves all the way down to the mat. So feet pretty close together, probably the same distance that they are apart when we do a yoga flow. And then the knees will be flared out a little. Deep breath in. As you exhale, squash the ball in so that your knees are now the same distance apart as your feet. Fingertips come behind the head. Exhale, curl up, squeeze your pelvic floor in, squeeze the ball a little more, and then inhale, come back and release the ball. We're going to do this to tempo. Here we go. Curl up, squeeze the ball, squeeze again, and lower down. Curl up, squeeze, squeeze, lower down. Keeping the back of the head off the mat the whole time. Squeeze, squeeze, and lower just the shoulder blades down. Curl up, squeeze, squeeze, inhale back. So it's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale to come back. Inhale back. 2 more please. Curl up, squeeze, squeeze, come down. Last time. Curl up, squeeze, squeeze, and come down. Well done. Just release the head for a second. Ball goes off to the side. Draw the right knee in towards the chest, and let's send the left leg away, please. Nice and long, toes pointed. We're going to inhale our way into a curl up, and then just pause here. Yeah, good. Chin is tucked. Hands come on either side of the low right leg. And then it's switch. So we're going to go. So you sniff in the inhale as you switch the legs. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, keep the curl up, keep the chin tucked, and now we go straight leg, 1 up, 1 down. Little kicks. 4, 3, 2, good. Give yourself a little hug. Little rock side to side, we're not quite done yet. Okay. So we're going to curl ourselves up again. If you need to support your head, interlace your hands and then pull with your hands and push back with your head to create some support. We're taking the legs out nice and long again, and then find your working place. Flex the feet, take them out, and then point, cross them over. Flex, take them out, point, cross them over. Let's go quicker. Out, cross, out, cross. Keep curled up as much as you can. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and give yourself a hug. Well done. Okay, I'm going to put our right foot on the floor and take a block and see if you can put it on the top of your left foot. We haven't done this for ages. I had to practice this before class. It did fall off. So if yours falls off, that is totally okay. Yeah, exactly. I haven't got any blue tack. Apparently it's a thing in primary school at the moment. They all fight over blue tacks. There's never any in our house. Okay, so a lot of us look like we've just about managed to balance it. Don't worry if you can't. Don't let it spoil your day. Just hold your leg up. Now we're going to float our right leg so that it's also straight and up towards the ceiling. We're going to flex to lower it and then point to lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. Now if you want to do this in a curled up place as well, you can, you don't have to. Flex to lower. People are like, no thanks. Some people want to. They do. 2 more. And last one. Okay, so right foot comes down. See if you can catch that left block and then switch sides. So there's a lot of this is about hamstring flexibility, which is why we did a fair amount of hamstring opening today. And once you've found the balance on the second side, float your left leg up. Point the toes, curl yourself up if you did that first side, and then it's flex to lower, point to lift, flex to lower, point to lift. So the belly is hollowed out, keeping that little gap in the base of the spine. Flex to lower, point to lift. Excellent. We're nearly there now. 2 more. The last one. And well done. You can lower the block down, take a full body stretch. Fantastic work today, folks. Take a really deep breath in, tense up all your muscles, and then exhale to release. Do whatever kind of movements feel good now. We're going to start to settle ourselves down. So grab your blankets, eye pillows, all of those nice relaxing things. And I will change the music. Does anyone want this blanket? Do you want it? Yeah. Or should we just put it to there? You'll cool down quickly. If anybody would rather me avoid them with the lavender spray, just raise your arm. Start to breathe slowly and deeply. Allow yourself to feel held by the surface you're resting on. Breathing in, deeply filling your lungs to their fullest capacity. And then releasing any tension in your body as you exhale fully. Allow yourself to feel supported. You're safe. On your next inhale, invite a sense of calm and peace to fill your body. And as you exhale, allow your thinking to wind down and smooth out. Listening to the following positive affirmation and allowing it to resonate deeply within. I look at the inner beauty of myself and others, rather than seeing only surface levels of being. I appreciate the qualities that reflect love, compassion, and support. I don't judge myself or others for physical attributes, but instead look deep within to see the soul and spirit of the person. By focusing at deep levels of being, my own inner beauty is enhanced. Contemplating on the following thought: I love and appreciate my physical body and cultivate the beauty of my inner being. I love and appreciate my physical body and cultivate the beauty of my inner being. Taking this moment to extend some gratitude to your body for being with you all these years and for being your faithful servant and vehicle. Starting to take a deeper breath in now. And a deeply releasing exhale. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes. Bringing your awareness into the room. Gently bending up the legs so the feet are flat on the floor. And moving over into the fetal position on your right hand side, supporting your head with your right arm. Taking a deep breath in. On your exhale, guide yourself in your own time to a comfortable sitting position. When you find sitting, making two loose fists, stacking your forearms, drawing them into your belly and rounding forward a little. I love and appreciate my physical body and cultivate the beauty of my inner being. Drawing palms together, softly opening your gaze to your thumbnails. Be well. Namaste. There's no rush to move.